start the new chapter, that is amines. Now, first of all, you should know that what compounds are known as amines. Amines, they are alkyl or aryl derivatives of ammonia. Okay, ammonia is NH3. Okay, if you this ammonia, this is attached to 3 hydrogen. Now, if you replace this hydrogen with alkyl group or aryl group, aryl group means aromatic ring such as benzene ring or its derivatives. So, if you remove this hydrogen with alkyl group or aryl group, you will get amine. You can replace one hydrogen or you can replace 2 hydrogen or all the 3 hydrogen. Okay. So, what is amine? Amine is, write down what is amines. Amine is alkyl or aryl derivative of ammonia. Right? Alkyl or aryl derivative of ammonia. Suppose here you replace one of the hydrogen of ammonia, then also it is amine. If you replace 2 hydrogen of ammonia, it is also amine. Similarly, you replace all the 3 hydrogen of ammonia, then also it is amine. You can replace with the alkyl group or you can replace with the aryl group. Okay, this is known as primary amine. If you replace one hydrogen, you will get primary amine. If you replace 2 hydrogen, you will get secondary amine. And this is your tertiary amine. It is also known as 1 degree, 2 degree and 3 degree. Okay, so alkyl or aryl derivative of ammonia are known as amines. Is it clear? Now, why we study this amines here? Because amines, they are very important class of compounds. You know, our amino acids, our proteins, our vitamins, hormones, they all consist of these amines. One or the other way, these amines are present in proteins, vitamins as well as in hormones. This is about the living world. In the non-living world, you have heard of nylon 6,6. That also contains this amine. Dyes. Dyes means coloring material. They contain these amines. Okay. So, there is a medicine known as Novocaine. Now, this Novocaine, that is a medicine which is used by the dentist in order to give anesthesia. Means they will just, if you go for the root canal system, then for the root canal they will keep one injection, they will give you one injection, and that area will become senseless, and then they can do the treatment. So for that also they give the medicine Novocaine, and that is also a amine. Okay, so very important class of compound. Diazonium salts, they are also prepared from the amines. Therefore we study this amines in the organic chemistry. Okay, so let us first study about the structure of amines. Now, ammonia structure, you remember? What is the structure of ammonia? Ammonia, what is hybridization of nitrogen in ammonia? See, how you calculate hybridization? First of all, bond pair plus lone pair divided by 2. Okay. So, here nitrogen, it is bonded to 3 hydrogen. Even in amines also, this nitrogen will be bonded to 3 atoms. In ammonia also it is bonded to 3 atoms. In amines also, whether you replace one hydrogen or all the hydrogen, it will be bonded to 3 atoms only. So bond pair will be 3. Now here it contains one lone pair. So here also it contains one lone pair. So one lone pair. Okay. Divided by 2. You will not get. So 3 plus 1, that is 4. Now when it is 4, we we are taking pairs na, if suppose bond pair electrons we take, then it will be 6 plus 2, 8 by 2. But when we are taking pairs, we will not divide it by 2. Okay, so we have 4. So 4 means which hybridization? sp3 hybridization. When sp3 hybridization is there, then this ammonia should have which shape? Tetrahedral shape. So here nitrogen, it has tetrahedral shape where the 3 of the sp3 hybridized orbitals, they are overlapping with either alkyl group or with hydrogen. Okay, one of the orbital contain lone pair. So the shape is reduced to pyramidal shape. Ammonia also, if you remember, it has pyramidal shape. Okay. Now actually the bond angle should be equal to the tetrahedral bond angle. And what is the tetrahedral bond angle? That is 109 degrees 28 minutes. But here, due to this lone pair bond pair repulsion, the bond angle will be reduced. But if you remember, in ammonia it is 107 degrees. But here the reduction is somewhat less. Why? Because this alkyl group is bigger in size, due to which steric hindrance will take place and this bond angle will be of 108 degrees. Okay, instead of 107, it become of 108 degree, but it is lesser than that of the tetrahedral bond angle. Understood? So this is about the structure. All amines are pyramidal in shape, where the sp3 hybridized orbital of the nitrogen, it is overlapped with the orbital of alkyl group or hydrogen atom. Okay. Now let us come to the classification of amines. Now as I have told you, these amines, they are classified into 3 types. Now what are they? They are primary amines, secondary amines and tertiary amines. Okay, primary amine, secondary amine and tertiary amine. Now what are primary amines? Primary amines are the amines in which only one hydrogen atom of ammonia is replaced by alkyl or aryl group. Okay, here only one hydrogen atom of ammonia is replaced by alkyl or aryl group, such as RNH2. Example I will give, such as CH3 NH2. So ammonia is NH3, one of the hydrogen of ammonia is replaced by the methyl group. So it is primary amine. Only one side you will have the alkyl group. Similarly, this also. This is ethyl amine. Here also you can see 2 hydrogen are as it is, only one hydrogen is replaced by the alkyl group. Similarly, you can have the example. Here the hydrogen atom is replaced by the aryl group. Okay, benzene ring. So this is also primary amine. Understood? Now what are secondary amine? Here 2 hydrogen atoms of ammonia are replaced by alkyl groups, alkyl or aryl groups. Okay, so you can see example such as we have this compound. Okay, here 2 groups are attached, 2 alkyl groups are attached. These 2 hydrogen of nitrogen are replaced, of this ammonia are replaced by the alkyl group. Similarly, there can be different alkyl groups also. This is another example. we can have two benzene rings also attached. So all these are secondary amines. Okay. Now here in the tertiary amine, all the three hydrogen atoms of ammonia are replaced by alkyl or aryl group. All the three hydrogen atoms of ammonia are replaced by alkyl or aryl group. So example, this is trimethylamine. Okay. Or we can have different groups also. These all are tertiary amines. Is it clear what is primary amine, what is secondary amine, and what is tertiary amine? Now we will go for the nomenclature of these compounds. Okay, how to name primary amine, secondary amine, or tertiary amine. So first for the primary amines. So in primary amines, there are two types of names. One is common name, second one is IUPAC name. When you have to give the common name, just you have to name it as alkyl amine. Okay, write the name of the alkyl group and put amine. If you have to give the IUPAC name, then you have to write it as alkane amine. Okay, common name is given as alkyl amine. And IUPAC name, it is written as alkane amine. Alkane amine. Okay. So see here, this is CH3NH2 primary amine because only one of the alkyl group is attached. So here this group is known as methyl group. So common name of this compound is methylamine. Okay, whereas IUPAC name is methanamine. Understood? Methanamine. Then one more example. Here I will write. Can you tell the name of this compound? This is 2 carbon means ethyl. So ethylamine. But IUPAC name will be ethanamine. Okay. Now this group is known as phenyl group. So the name, its common name is phenylamine, but actually more commonly it is known as aniline. It is more commonly known as phenylamine. It should be phenylamine, but more commonly it is known as aniline. And aniline is also considered by IUPAC also. So its IUPAC name is also aniline. Okay, but its one more IUPAC name is benzenamine. Okay, benzenamine. Benzenamine and aniline are same. Is it clear? Now let us come for the secondary amines. Shall I erase it? So, secondary amines. Now these secondary amines, they are of two types. The first one is simple, or you can say symmetrical. and the other one is mixed, or you can say unsymmetrical. Okay, simple or symmetrical, mixed or unsymmetrical. Now what is the difference in between these two? Symmetrical means both the alkyl group which are attached here, they are same. Then it is known as symmetrical amine. Okay. If both the alkyl groups are different, such as this example, it is known as unsymmetrical or mixed secondary amine. What the difference? This is symmetrical and this is unsymmetrical. Now, how to name them? So, if you have to name this compound, you write as N first for the common name. For common name, write the name of the alkyl group, and since two are there, you write it as di. So di-alkyl amine. Common name. For this, what you will write? Di-methyl amine. Okay. Common name is written as di-alkyl amine. So the name of this compound is dimethyl amine. For writing IUPAC name, since here the substitution is on nitrogen, okay, nitrogen, one hydrogen is substituted by the alkyl group. So since the substitution is on nitrogen, you mention that N is substituted by which group? Now since both are same, you can write one of the alkyl group here, N-methyl, and the other one is methanamine. N-methyl methanamine means they are written as N-alkyl alkanamine. Okay, N-alkyl alkanamine. Let us take more examples. Suppose we have, so what is its common name? It is diethyl amine. Common name is diethyl amine. Whereas its IUPAC name is N-ethyl ethanamine. Understood? How to name it? So this is about the simple or symmetrical secondary amines. For mixed or unsymmetrical amines, you have to follow the same pattern. Means you have to name it as alkyl amine. So for common name, you have to first write the name of the group which is first in the alphabetical order. Such as this is methyl and this is ethyl. So ethyl methyl amine. Okay? How you will write? Ethyl methyl amine. Okay. For IUPAC name, now the one which is smaller, that is substituted, that you have to attach with nitrogen. So here N-methyl, and the larger chain you have to write as amine. So N-methyl ethanamine, right? N-methyl ethanamine. The smaller group is attached with nitrogen, and the longer chain, it is named as amine. Understood? One more example. So what will be the name of this compound? So it will be N-ethyl propanamine. Okay, the smaller group is ethyl group. Therefore, it is substituted on nitrogen, that is N-ethyl, and this one is larger, so propanamine. Are you getting how to name it? Now come to the tertiary amine. So same as that of secondary amine, this tertiary amine is also classified into two types, that is simple or symmetrical and mixed, that is unsymmetrical. So for simple one, such as we have 3 methyl groups attached here, so we will what we will write? This is trimethyl amine, trialkyl amine. It is named as trialkyl amine. Okay. If suppose here C2H5 group is there, then we will write it as what we will write? Its common name triethyl amine. Okay, this is its common name. Now how to write its IUPAC name? To write its IUPAC name, we will write here two of the alkyl group. They are written as substituted on nitrogen. So NN. Okay, because substitution is on nitrogen, we mention here nitrogen. NN diethyl. Diethyl, and this is also ethanamine. Okay, NN diethyl ethanamine. Similarly, this will be written as NN dimethyl methanamine. Is it clear? So this is how simple tertiary amines are named. Now mixed, we will follow the same rule as we have followed for the secondary. Suppose we have tertiary amine which is mixed. So here the smaller groups will be written first, substituted on nitrogen. No, they are different now. So one by one, following the alphabetical order. Okay, so N-ethyl, then N-methyl, and then propanamine. N-ethyl, N-methyl, propanamine. Now here one more type can be there. You can have both two groups same and the third group different. Okay. Then in that case, when two groups are same, what you will write? N dimethyl. You can write the name at a time. N dimethyl ethanamine. Okay. N dimethyl ethanamine. Now one more can be there. Suppose we have NCH3, two methyl groups are there. Then how will you write? Now this one is bigger. Okay. So we have to name it as alkanamine. These two we should write as alkyl groups. So follow the alphabetical order. N-ethyl, N-methyl, ethanamine. Understood? So that is how we name the tertiary amines. Note down. So students, here I have given you some compounds to write their IUPAC names to them. So the first one, what is its IUPAC name? It is N-diethyl butanamide. You remember that the last E of N we have replaced by amine. Okay, E is replaced by amine. If ditri something is there, then we have to retain that E. We will keep that E, but here we have replaced the E with the amine. So N-diethyl butanamide. Then this group is known as allyl group. Okay, so commonly it is known as allyl amine, but the IUPAC name of this compound is prop-2-ene-1 amine. We will number it from here. Prop-2-ene-1 amine. This is, here 6 carbons are there in the chain, right? So hexane, and on the first carbon and 6th carbon we have amino group. So hexane 1,6-diamine. This is hexane 1,6-diamine. Now since I am using here di, see if here your suffix is starting with a vowel sound a, e, I, o, u, then you have to replace the c, remove the c. But if it is starting with any other alphabet, those are known as consonants. So if it is starting with a consonant, then you retain its e. If vowel, remove e. If consonant, retain e. So since here it is a consonant, we have retained its e. So hexane 1,6-diamine. Now this one is, if Br is not there, this is aniline now. If bromo group is there, means 4-bromoaniline. Understood? So this is how we name the compounds. Now next, I am going to give you one more question to classify whether it is primary, secondary or tertiary. So here you see, these are the compounds given and you have to classify them as primary, secondary and tertiary. Now the easiest way is you see the number of hydrogen attached to nitrogen. If 3 are there, it is ammonia. If 2 are there, means primary. If 1 is there, means secondary. If no hydrogen is there, means tertiary. So since here only 1 is replaced, is primary. Here you will see all the 3 are replaced. No hydrogen is there, means tertiary. And here only 1 is replaced. So primary. Here 2 are replaced. So secondary. So this is your primary. This is tertiary. This is your again primary. And this is your secondary. Okay. I will also show by opening the structure. This is clear. Here 1 nitrogen. It is attached to this aryl group. 2 are as it is. See the structure of this compound. Here the nitrogen is attached to 2 methyl groups. See, all the 3 are replaced. Therefore it is tertiary. Now here the substitution is on carbon. Nitrogen, only 1 hydrogen has been substituted by the alkyl group. Therefore it is primary. Then here again since 2 of the hydrogen of ammonia has been substituted, it is secondary. Is it clear? So this is how you have to classify. class we will study about the methods of preparation. Okay, till then.